Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. Despite the fact that the name of this week's Torah portion is Chaye Sarah, which means the life of Sarah, it is actually about her passing. Sarah passes, and Avraham seeks to perform the mitzvah of Kavod Hamet, respect to the one who's passed away. He seeks to bury her. He looks to buy a burial spot from Ephron the Hittite. Ephron says, no, don't worry about it. You should just take the burial site. Avraham says, no, I insist on paying for it. And the two enter into negotiation. And it is clear that Avraham understands that we as a Jewish people, even at that time, are often held to a higher standard. And not just that, but often treated with a sense of hypocrisy. This past week, I read something that was published in the name of Save the Children Canada. So I decided to go on their website and look to see what they had to say. And there I found that when I clicked open the website, that the first thing that popped up was a call for a ceasefire in Gaza. And then it went on to talk about Palestinian children and how they're being killed and slaughtered by Israel. And it said absolutely nothing about, first of all, Hamas's role in the death of Palestinian civilians in Gaza. The fact that Hamas is using children as human shields. We care deeply for all civilians, Jews and non-Jews, Palestinians and Israelis, and it is for exactly that reason that we care about the fact that Hamas is using their own children as human shields. Number two, despite the fact that this particular organization claims to care about all children in the world, there wasn't a single word on their website about the fact that Hamas is holding over 30 children as hostages. Two babies as hostages. The fact that amongst the 1,400 who were murdered on purpose, children and babies were slaughtered. Not only Save the Children said nothing about that, but unfortunately, there are so many people in the world today who are saying nothing about what Hamas is doing to the Palestinians and what about Hamas is doing to Jews and others whom they are keeping captive, hostages, Jews and non-Jews, Israelis and people from all over the world. Thank God we have some friends. We have many politicians locally and even on the federal level who care and have spoken up. But we need more people to speak up. We need more people to not be hypocrites and to understand the importance of this moment. I am so proud of our Jewish community for the way we have come together in solidarity with Israel and one another. Not only here in Vancouver, but across the country. The truth is that we are facing a moment of anti-Semitism in Canada and across the world unlike any that we've ever seen. Today, on this very day in which I'm filming this video, my son, who works in Montreal as the Hillel advocate, was involved in a situation where he and a number of Jewish students were just advocating for Israel. And people came up and yelled at them and even became physically violent. A few of the people were unfortunately hurt. Thank God my son was not. But it is extremely important at this moment that we say no to hypocrisy. We say no to anti-Semitism. And we stand together. And by the way, that's also why I'm so proud that on this coming week, I will be traveling to be in Washington, D.C. with over 350,000 people in solidarity, Jews and non-Jews, standing up for Israel, standing against anti-Semitism, and being there for one another. Shabbat Shalom.